Good morning and welcome to day 23 of the Mindfulness Challenge. I hope you're well. It's another glorious day here in South Wales. You see the backdrop again, the hazy sunshine bouncing off the Bristol Channel behind me. Today, it's difficult really. Sometimes it's difficult to keep content relevant and keep things going, but today I just want to talk, I think. And one of the things that came to me this morning was, although we may feel isolated and it looks like here in the UK we're going to probably have another 3 weeks. We ain't getting out of this until May, June time, I would have thought. But although we might feel isolated and we might feel a bit, cooped up and penned in, actually, we're now more connected and we're more freer than we've ever been. Because now we're trying to connect our mind, body and soul together to be able to, live the happy spiritual life with clarity and purpose. But this time now where we're, if you're following me now after day 22, if it's the first video you've watched, by the way, go back to day 1. But if you've been following me all the way through, your mind, your body, your soul is going to be in such a better place already. So although you might feel as if you've lost connection with the outside world, you've actually cultivated connection with the inside of yourself, which for me is massive. I talk a lot about this. I work with lots of spiritual healers and things like that, and I talk about the need to be able to heal yourself before you can heal others. Be able to give advice before, understand before being understood is something that I talk about quite a bit. And the need to, to understand yourself. Now, don't get me wrong, we're all human. Yesterday, I finished the back garden. Well, finished most of it. I got to do some weeding and stuff today. But, I then had a glass of wine and sat down. I had another glass of wine, probably had another glass of wine. And then, I went to bed. And why am I telling you that? Because we need to do normal things. We're all human. I'm not some sort of, I'm not like Yoda who sat here all night going, hum. It's quite nice though, hum. And I said before, and somebody picked up on it, that there is no magic wand to any of this. It is about cultivating loving kindness for yourself, connecting with yourself and being with yourself. But just remember that we need to change our relationship towards the emotions and fears, the things that are washing over us. But importantly, realise that this time has not been lost. This time is there, that's going to serve you for many, many years to come. This time was needed. And in such a beautiful way now today, we can sit. And what I want you to do today, I'm going to put up the lake meditation, but I want you to sit now and just but sit in the beauty of your own cultivation and your own development, and just be. I'm just going to drop in here for a second and just listen. I'm going to listen mindfully. You can too. Can you hear someone mowing the lawn? Can you hear someone hitting something with a hammer? Can you hear the birds? Hopefully you can't hear the sound so much because my doofer come yesterday, look. So it's like as if I got a rat on my microphone. So hopefully that's cutting out the the wind. But let's just sit in and listen. For a moment there, everything seemed to get a lot louder, didn't it? It's because we're sitting in and we're dropping in to the moment. So, day 23 is all about you coming this far. And as I said, although we might feel disconnected with the world, we're in fact more connected with ourselves, which will allow us to be more connected to the world. Well done. Congratulations. Day 23. Good Friday here in the UK. You're going to like to barbecue later and put some fish on, I think. Today was the day, obviously, when Jesus was crucified, if that's your belief system. It is mine. We could speak for hours about that. So enjoy today. I'm going to put up the lake meditation for you now. Enjoy that. Hold everything with loving kindness and realize, although you might feel less connected with the world, you're actually more connected with yourself, which will bring and cultivate a wider connection with the world. See you in a few moments. Enjoy the meditation. And I'm going to play some beautiful natural music. So as I said, this is a lake meditation. So this meditation is done in a lying or reclining position and begins, as always, really, by if you're in that position now, if you're not, press pause and get into that position, and when you do, take me back off pause. And as always, it begins by paying attention to the actual sensations of contact and support as you lie here. Noticing where your body is making contact with, how your weight is distributed on the floor, the bed, or the recliner. Actually sensing into your body, feeling your feet, your legs, your hips, the lower and upper body, arms, your shoulders, and your head. And when you're ready, bring an awareness to the breath, the actual physical sensations, feeling each breath as it comes in and as it goes out. Letting the breath be just as it is, without trying to change or regulate it in any way. Allowing it to flow easily and naturally, with its own rhythm and its own pace. Knowing that you are breathing perfectly well right now. Nothing for you to do. Allowing a sense of deep being, a sense of deep and complete wholeness in this very moment. Just letting your breath be your breath. And as you rest here now, I want you to let an image form in your mind's eye of a lake, a body of water, large or small, held in a receptive basin by the earth itself. Noting in the mind's eye and in your own heart, the water likes to pool in low places. It seeks its own level. It asks to be held. It asks to be contained. And if you let this image gradually come into a greater focus, even if it doesn't come as a visual image, allow the sense of the lake and the feeling of its presence. The lake you're invoking may be deep or shallow, it may be blue or green, it may be muddy or clear. With no wind, the surface will be flat, mirror-like, reflecting trees, rocks, skies and clouds, holding everything in itself momentarily. Wind may come and stir up waves, causing the reflections to distort and disappear. But then sunlight may sparkle in the ripples, and they dance on the waves in a play of shimmering diamonds. When night comes, it's the moon's turn to dance on the lake, or when the surface is still. So it can reflect along with the outline of the trees and the shadows. In the winter, the lake may freeze over. You may be teeming with movement and life below. As you rest here, breathing, as you establish of the lake in your mind's eye, allowing yourself, when you feel ready, to bring it inside yourself completely, so that your being emerges with the lake. it becomes one with it. So that all your energies in this moment are held in awareness with openness and compassion for yourself. In the same way as the lake's waters are held by the receptive and accepting basin of the earth herself. Breathing as the lake, feeling its body as your body, allowing your mind and heart to be open and receptive moment by moment, to reflect whatever comes near, or to be clear all the way to the bottom. Experience moments of complete stillness when both reflection and water are completely clear. And other moments perhaps when the surface is distributed or disturbed, choppy, stirred, reflections and depth are lost for the moment. And through it all, you lie here simply observing the play of the various energies of your own mind and heart. The fleeting thoughts and feelings, impulses and reactions, which come and go as ripples and waves, noting their effects. In contact with them, just as you're in contact with the way you feel and your various changing energies that play on the lake. The wind, the waves, the light, the shadows and reflections, the colours and the smells. Noticing the effect of your thoughts and feelings. Do they disturb the surface and the clarity of the mind's lake? Do they muddy the waters? Is that okay with you? Isn't having a rippling on a wavy surface a part of being a lake? Might it be possible to identify not only with the surface of your lake, but with the entire body of water, so that you become the stillness below the surface as well, which at most experiences only gentle undulations, even when the surface is very choppy and ragged. And in the same way in your meditation practice and in your daily life, you can be in touch not only with the changing content and the intensity of your thoughts and feelings, but also with the vast and wavering reservoir of awareness itself, residing below the surface of your mind. The lake can teach this. Remind us of the lake within ourselves. If you find this image to be of value, you may want to use it from time to time to deepen and enrich your meditation practice. You may also invite this lake image to empower you and guide your actions in the world as you move through the unfolding of each day, carrying this vast reservoir of mindfulness within your heart, dwelling here in the stillness of this moment until signaled by the sounds of the bells. We can be the lake in silence now, affirming our ability to hold in awareness and acceptance, right now, all of our qualities of mind and body, just as the lake sits held, cradled, and contained by the earth, reflecting the sun, the moon, the stars, the trees, the clouds, the sky, and the birds and light, caressed by the air and the wind, which bring out and highlight its sparkle, its vitality, its potential moment by moment. So in the time that remains before the bell rings, which will mark the end of this meditation, continue to sustain the lake's meditation on your own in silence, moment by moment, being the lake with its own storms and moments of peace. So I hope you enjoyed that lake meditation. As I said, today, go easy on yourself. Don't put yourself under pressure. Just sit and have a lazy day, if you can. If you're a nurse or doctor or whoever on the front line, God bless you. And I hope, you keep doing what you're doing, because, you're saving lives, and I appreciate all of that. And all of the workers who are helping, to get food onto the shelves, and you're amazing. Fantastic. I can't thank you enough. Put your hand on your chest today and say, good morning, Julian. I love you. Good morning, Julian. Today, I really love you. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow is day 24. God bless you. I hope you can see that I'm starting to feel well and look well. I feel a bit tired today, but I feel on top of the world. God bless. Enjoy today. Moment by moment and breath by breath. See you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.